On had mental breakdown. It was a video. Where is it? Son is a mental breakdown. Oh, it's this video. Yeah. I had this.
Hasan is having.
Yeah, he's having a big old fucking cry about it. Let me pull it up, chat. Let me fact check this. Only 13,000 viewers? Bro, I wish I had 13,000 viewers. Damn. I'm gonna kill myself. Oh no, I'm hemorrhaging followers. I'm gonna blow my brain. I mean, he's like tanking, but it's still pretty good. Like, what the f are you complaining about? Freaking 13,000. I don't know, man. I get it sucks looking at your numbers and seeing yourself fall off really hard, but it's just so cringe that you're like, no way, I'm gonna wait, no, I can't have this, no, I'm gonna fucking have myself a fucking suck, a fucking cry.
His core audience grew up and got a job.
Nah, they didn't. They just don't. I think people didn't like what he had to say about people working and stuff. Alright. Let's see this video. I actually haven't seen him saying like that he wants to Pepe cam us, but we'll see. Alright, let's see it. Boom.
Having a mental breakdown because he's losing viewership. Now, if you're actually one of the lobotomites that watches this guy,
You don't have to be a lobotomite to watch someone who doesn't agree with you. I'm gonna be honest, bad take. Smart people will look at every side of the viewpoint or the angle of a different person to understand what their what is it called, like, to try and understand what their path of thinking is so that they can argue against them. Hate watchers, yeah, like hate watchers exist too. I don't think it's a little bit disingenuous to say that everyone is a lobotomite, but you know, maybe a good portion.
I pray for you. I really do. But it seems that people are slowly inserting their brains back into their heads and realizing that this guy is full of shit. Now, Hasan is a trust fund socialist who has some of the worst takes on the entire planet. If you guys remember, the last time I talked about him on my main channel was when he was defending a bunch of rioters from beating and robbing an old man on the street. Truly an—
Wait. What was that? What do you mean? How do you defend someone who's getting beat up and they're old and can't fight back? For what? Was he a murderer? Yo, Lieutenant, thank you for the 3 months, though. Thank you. That shit was out of touch. What did he say? I want to know the context.
An intellectual titan on the side of justice over here. Anyways, today he randomly started crying in his Discord about his viewership, and it's honestly hilarious. Here we got a tweet. Hasan is having a mental breakdown in his Discord over his declining viewership. Here's the first message. I'm
so sad. I think the streamers are baggers, but people just don't see them or they don't want to tune in. Look at that, feel strong, man, and doggy pants. Fucking react, bro.
I'm so sad. I think the streams are bangers, but people just don't see them. Now, if you ever refer to a Hasan stream as a banger, I want you to know that your parents have failed you in several ways. And you might, I'm not saying anything, you might have a brain tumor. Just saying. My guy, what are you saying? You sit on stream for 10 hours a day, literally eating food, reacting to other people's videos.
God, I wanna eat and react, chat. We act, foodie act.
This dude is literally the male Pokemon. There's an actual meme about him that's posted pretty much everywhere. Live Hasan react.
React Andes, am I right? Dude, I hurt my, I held in a pee because I didn't want to leave during a really fun react. And my kidneys ached a little bit after I did the pee. I know, don't freak out. I never did it again. I'm just saying, I don't do that. I hate doing that. A whole pee? Yeah, I drank a lot of water. Rip kidneys? No, it's fine. No, I'm perfectly fine. A lot of needs a desk bucket? Yeah, I need like a catheter for reacting. I need a catheter for my pee.
reaction because he's
Don't do that.
literally
No,
not
I never
there.
did it again.
He has this thing where he refuses to pause videos because the thing about streaming is that if you're not constantly on, people will leave, right? People will, because these are some, I don't know, ADHD kids or whatever. So if he pauses the video, he loses like 5,000 viewers or something because people.
Wait, what? I'm gonna need like an actual citation on that. I don't believe that for a second. 5,000 viewers? Like maybe 200 people leave? Is that our cue to leave? Guys, don't fucking leave my chat just because I paused the video, please. These are the people that write in my comment section! These are the people that write in my comment section and are like, why are you pausing the video? You're so dumb! I fucking hate people who do that in the YouTube comments. Shit drives me insane. Oh shit, she stopped? Yeah. Oh no, poor baby. I paused the video. Oh no, my ADHD is going over crazy.
People are obviously there for the shit he's reacting to or whatever, and he's so obsessed with having a high viewership and so insecure about that count that he refuses to pause the video, and essentially, like, even when he's going to the toilet or going somewhere, he just leaves it on, and that's really shitty to the creator he's actually reacting to, you know?
What the fuck? What? I mean, I feel a little bit bad when I go AFK and people leave, but it's okay. Like, they have the right to do that. It's just so mean. Like, why do you care so much?
Okay, comment number 2. We used to be a community.
What? Community of what?
I hate what my community is becoming. Womp womp, dude. Wasn't this a community?
Look at the reacts too. Look at the little Pepe, the sad Pepe, the Corpa business, the boomer. I guess this is a little dog with a heart, and the feel strong man.
I hate what my community is becoming. Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Dude, wasn't this guy the same reject that was crying literally a month ago about how streaming is harder than a 9-to-5 job and how streaming is more mentally draining than regular service jobs? Like, people say God.
I don't know about that one. I can ban people that I don't like. I can't ban people out of a restaurant if I'm a waiter that are being dicks to me.
Doesn't make mistakes. But then we have Hasan. So I don't know about that one, dude. Like, he's saying we used to be a community. Like, this dude had the nicest community on the planet over here. Like, when people think of good communities, we think of Hasanabe over here. Also, can I just point out that—
I thought he was just a fucking celebrity, bros. Am I crazy? Yeah, he's just a celebrity that, like— not a celebrity, I would say like more of a, like an internet celebrity that had money from his parents and his uncle that became a thing. I don't think they're like a community person. Yeah, an e-celeb. A personality. Yeah. Like, I would argue that like XQC has more of a community that watched him back in the day just exclusively for his Overwatch content, but because he's such an ADHD fucking screaming goofball, now he's more of a personality. So in the end, he does have an actual community. Like, what the frick? Like, Hasan does not have a community.
if you hate what your community is becoming, it's probably your fault because your community reflects the streamer, especially in the Twitch space. So if you don't like them, you probably just don't like yourself. They probably use the same sort of twisted logic you do when arguing with people, you know, and that probably pisses you off. Now, probably one of the best messages here, I swear Twitch streaming isn't about the actual content. It's about whether people want to pay attention to you or not in cloud. All that shit was a banger, and 13K watch like I'm fucking gaming at 8 p.m.
13,000 people watching you and you're mad. That's crazy. Yep, feel strong, man. Yo, Silent Boy, thank you the Prime. Appreciate it. Narcissistic energy. Dude, it just blows my mind. Blows my mind that people complain like this. I would understand if, like, oh no, I have 5 people watching me now, play video games, wah. Streaming should never be solely about numbers. I get the hustle of the arguments. I will play a devil's advocate. It does suck to see your numbers go down. I know. If you're a one gamer Andy and then you switch off of the game and then you see that only 200 people are watching you as opposed to like fucking 5,000 people, it sucks. I get how that can be mentally, like, you know, draining and not make you feel good about yourself. But that, it is what it is.
This guy is actually crying over getting 13,000 viewers live. Oh my god, this dude is the type of guy in class, right? To get a
What a frick boy.
See that chat? No one watches people playing video games at 8 p.m.
It's over.
99 score, and then he'll go up in class in front of everybody and go to the teacher and be like, "Wah, 100. Wah. I suck, guys. I don't even study." Like, dude, stop being such a bitch, man. You have
Yo, actually good analogy. The person that starts saying, "Oh my god, I only got a B plus and I didn't study for it." Like, what? Shut up! I hated people like that in my class that would do that. They're like, "Oh my god, I only got a B minus and I barely studied." And I'm like, "Oh my god. I studied all day and I got B plus." Like, shut up. You're such a bitch.
the best job in the world. You sit on your ass doing nothing, and your community is so absolutely cultish that you don't even have to
Is
worry
that
about ever
Pokey?
getting canceled. You can literally say the most outrageous shit.
You can change. Like, I'm not saying he can change overnight and, like, be more likable, but you can ride the wave out. I don't think you can do that. It requires personal growth. Yeah, I mean, honestly, he probably hasn't changed in the last 5 years. Let's be real.
Because I don't know what shrooms you have them on, but you've got them under a
crazy.
spell. Like, you can say the stupidest shit ever, and they just don't care, dude. I mean, I can't.
I think they do care.
Piss.
I think they
Piss.
do. Yo, K Looker, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I don't. I think he did have an effect from his shit takes, and probably consistently doing the same thing over and over. It's just he's not growing because he hasn't changed.
I can't possibly think of a better gig than that. Also, I just love the absolute irony over here of Twitch streaming isn't about the actual content, and this guy coming to a realization that he's not special at all. Dude, everything on the internet, like, just because you have a following on the internet doesn't mean you're hot shit, doesn't mean you're better than everybody. The amount of idiots that are so popular beyond belief, it should be a testament to, like, to showing everybody that it doesn't take much to become famous. Like, some
I mean, there's idiots in every platform. If you have a niche and people agree with you, they will watch you. It doesn't mean that he's
It was all downhill for Hasan after he pussed out of that fight with Sam Hyde.
Honestly, I would have paid to see that, but he didn't do that.
the top streamers are literally just women with their clothes off, literally, in various, you know, roundabout ways, essentially, all these hot tub streamers, and they pretty much get similar viewership, dude. Like, it's not something special you're doing, and I feel like he's finally realizing that he's not hot shit, and that's kind of, you know, breaking down his whole like persona or something, that, oh my god, I'm better than everybody. And then he just continues whining here. I'm done, guys. I hate this job.
Omega lol. Omega lol. The highest react count is Lamau. No, Sadie Sag, no, and then fucking Lamau.
I'm not streaming today. And yeah, that was the one day that the world actually had peace.
I have to turn on my stream and eat food and charf it down and then fucking just watch it. Oh my gosh. I love that.
Angels started to sing. Dead people came back to life. In fact, my dead great-great-grandmother just resurrected and was like, wait, Hasan's gone? I can come back?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Let's
All
go.
injuries around the world was cured, bro. That was a special day for sure. And then this last part, I'm going to neck myself. Hasan, when he does it,
What?
was a special day for sure. And then this last part, I'm
Look at this Eva. Oh my god. Keck wait, Monka TOS ban, skull emoji, Omega lol. One of them is a donk hug, and then the other one is the cricket with the smoke, the cigarette in his mouth. I'm going to Pepe KMS. That's an exaggeration, bro. There's guys who like who off themselves because their wives divorce them or they find out they're cheating on them, and this guy's like, "No, my viewership is so bad. I'm gonna Pepe Camus." Bro, the fuck up, bro. Hit with the damn. That's crazy.
I'm going to neck myself. Hasan, when he doesn't make $6 bajillion a day. I'm going to jump off a bridge, guys. Listen, no joking. If this is like somewhat serious or whatever, dude, you should not let streaming affect your mental so much to the point where you're actually saying,
yeah. Even if you're being serious in that case, you really should just not say it to your audience. Let's just say some of his audience is probably depressed and thought about those kinds of thoughts. It makes it seem like really out of touch. And I don't mean seem like it is out of touch. He does have a cute dog though. Look. Look at his doggo. That's a cute dog. Not gonna lie. It's like I'm gonna kill myself if you break up with me. Yeah, kind of. Like if you care that much about your viewers, like Jesus. Is that a Shiba? No, it's not. I think it's a golden retriever, it looks like.
saying stuff like this, you're literally a multi-millionaire. It's such a loser thing to actually be sad about any of this and actually be mad about getting only 13,000 viewers here. Like, you know, you can be a little upset over it.
Counter argument, there are actors and famous people who do it for no reason, but he's obviously giving a reason. After all those posts, the evidence is right there. Only 13K, bros. Only.
Or whatever, but this sort of meltdown you're having here, it's just not healthy, man. You need to get off the internet. You need to go touch some grass. You need to realize that your viewership doesn't define you. This kind of reaction is only from somebody who places their entire like worth on their viewership, and they think that if the viewership goes down, they're not worth anything, which probably is true in the case of Hasan over here, but let's pretend it's not for a second. And you know, Hasan Cockriders was always going to be in the comment section. Well, actually, he's joking. Well, actually, it's satire. It's actually gigabrain satire here. Dude, he's complained about this for several months to years, and now it clearly affects him so much that he literally decides not to stream some days, and he gets so angry over it. And like, it's always this dumb shit of the Schrodinger's idiot. You say something completely idiotic, and then when called out, I was just joking, guys. I didn't actually mean it that way. Same thing with the streaming is harder than a 9 to 5. Well, I didn't mean it that way. I was actually just talking about this. Like, no, you said what you said. People have no sympathy. Bro thinks silently watching YouTube videos for 6 hours while somehow eating chicken and rice the entire time as banger content. Hasan said, Wallahi, I'm finished. Hasan always seems to blame everyone but himself.
Make good content, man. Погоди, он изменил инот, что его спалили. No, he didn't say anything in that regard. Он расстроился, потому что его не смотрят, как там, не знаю, там год назад там изменилось viewership. Вот. See, he has fallen off. I know. It looks bad. And it is bad in his eyes, I'm sure. But, like, at the same time, like, you're being such a weenie. You're being such a baby.
That's pretty much a requirement in his sphere. He's not a serious streamer, Lamau. Nothing to give except throwing random racist accusations, not even at his share half of the time. He may just have to fight Sam Hyde to stay relevant.
Honestly, he should. Do it. The time is now. Fight Sam Hyde.
Live Hasan reaction, the classic. Good. It couldn't happen to a more deserving person. It's an election year, so it'll probably be alright. But the fact that he's incapable of
oh yeah, that's right. The election's coming up. Yeah, why are you even complaining?
Taking a step back and realizing how his viewership is still high, how he's set for life, how he has a solid run as one of the most watched streamers ever. Like, he's just incapable of sourcing happiness from those factors is just so wonderful. He is, to his core, not a good person, and for the longest time, his sheer popularity and viewership would outweigh that in any drama he found himself in.
How many guys, do you know how many, like, not how many, what's the estimate of like the hate watchers? Do you think there is really like 10,000 people that are hate watchers of Hasan? I don't think there are that many. That would be insane. Like I don't think that's nah. I would say it's probably like 5,000 people. That was like 2,000 most of his viewers. I don't think so. I don't think it's that many. This one went to 2K, around 10%. Yeah, I would say 10% is probably like a fair estimate. Yeah. You can see his comments, a lot of people agree with him. Yeah, if you go to a YouTube section, how many people actually disagree with him? Like, go to a YouTube clip that's unrelated.
But his dishonest, reckless, and egregious coverage of all these issues, people have just clocked out into his true nature and moved on. Good riddance. Yeah, Willie Mac Show has made a bunch of videos just exposing him, so if you're interested in all that, go ahead. And even the most like devout Hasan fan would probably be converted. Lasan downfall is just so peak. Dude, the amount of people just preying on this guy's downfall genuinely like restores faith in humanity for me. Okay, you know, when Hasan actually follows through and never streams again. Dude, oh my god, this is too funny. Bro said he's gonna neck himself over views. Listen, all I can think is that is a desperate cry for attention over there. It's kind of like, oh, my viewership is falling. Please look at me, guys. Look at me. I'm gonna neck myself. Like, okay, so here are Hasan's statistics over here. Declining viewership and subs. Oof. And this February 2024 with 50k subs. And now it's almost halved over here. Tier 1s have dropped, tier 2s, basically everything.
Wait, are those accurate stats? Damn. Huh.
Things drop. Oh, he got 3 extra tier 3 subs over here. God damn, that's impressive. No, but basically he went from earning $6 bajillion
only 50k subs, boo-hoo,
to $5 bajillion. Like, it's not a big deal at all. The only people that whine about this are extremely privileged fucking losers such as himself, who genuinely think that this is harder than like a genuine like 9-to-5 job here. I don't know, man. It's just,
oh no, I lost $5,000 out of my subs. Oh shit. Oh god, I'm gonna cry. I can't make that down payment on a yacht anymore. Shit.
It's in such bad taste. Probably at least once in your life, be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for what your community has actually given you the opportunity to connect with people, to, you know, live your life on such ultra omega easy mode where you just get up in the morning, you have no stress, you don't even have to stream that day if you don't want to. You don't, like, you can just disappear for a month and you'd be completely fine. Basically what's happening here is that you yourself are choosing to stream, you're burning yourself out with all these numbers, getting obsessed over it. And, you know, I can understand a lot of creators are obsessed over the numbers. It's a very hard thing to distance yourself from. But crying about it, especially being in the position you are with the takes you've had previously, is just... Asmongold
said it best. Nobody wants to hear you whine when you're a streamer. Nobody wants to hear you complain. You're a little bitch.
Not a good look. A 45% decrease in a month. Depressing. Okay, so if your viewership halved in a day, I mean, bro, it's the internet. Shit happens, dude. Goddamn, get over it. Got Mitch over here. I used to be subbed to Hasan. Used to consider myself a liberal. Was interested, but disgusted with his coverage of situations. Yeah, dude, if you trust his opinion on absolutely everything, like the amount of times I've seen him completely misrepresent a situation to push an agenda is crazy. This guy only thinks in binary. There is no nuance. It's all—
But that's his whole shtick, though. You don't get this popular by not being polarizing, unfortunately. You have to be, like, kind of controversial. By today's standards, anyway. Yeah.
All this political hack shit. It is pathetic, man. And I know why he's so miserable and depressed, because there's nobody on that sort of side of like people who are hyper obsessed with race, people who are hyper obsessed with dividing, I don't know, America, being grifters, liars, dividing people by race. There's nobody in that sphere who is ever going to be happy. Okay. Even you could give him bajillion dollars, an infinite, like,
oh wait, that's, I did a thing. Wait, what?
Thing he ever wanted, he's still going to be miserable, because at the core, he's just a rotten human being, man.
Though.
And you need to take an intervention, man. You need to calm down, sit down, and reevaluate.
I want him to work an average 9 to 5 just for a month. Let's see if he's still crying after that. Also, hashtag Foxtax.
Thank you for the Fox tax. I really appreciate it. Most popular Aussies are fairly left-leaning. No comment. I think Australia is a massive divide down the middle. I know Australia has massive political issues. Yeah. It's very, very much a very polarizing country, from what I've heard from friends.
Your beliefs, reevaluate what type of person you're being, and God forbid there's an afterlife, man. You will not be having a good time. So I don't know. Maybe it's time to atone for your sins over here, buddy.
I'm so sad. I think the streams are bangers, but people just don't see them.
Wait, did someone AI this?
We used to be
no.
a community.
So here's Destiny talking about why Hasan fell off.
Celeb and bring them on or whatever, but I don't think he's converting a lot of that person's fans to his stream because those people aren't even stream viewers. And then he doesn't have like communities anymore that he can associate with because it seems like he doesn't collab with other big streamer communities much anymore. And then he lost his connection to Ethan, which was the largest community they could draw people from. So that's one part, is the unwillingness to collaborate with other communities, I think is now hurting him a lot. I think a second thing is his, I think that he grew up really huge on a certain like political mindset, which is basically like this kind of weird far left doomerism tanky bullshit. And as that has...
What the fuck? Did H3 cut off Hasan? I forget over what, but yeah, he did cut him off apparently. I think that is, he actually makes a good point. Say what you want about Destiny, he actually is right. Yeah. Doomerism tanky bullshit. Fucking Destiny, man.
Risen quickly online over the past 3 or 4 years. He grew alongside it, but now as it started to slide...
Wait, we're having Destiny as a source? No, he's not sourcing. He's just stating his opinion, guys. Guys, we're allowed to listen to people's, like, opinions without automatically disregarding them. We can have an opinion ourselves. It was over the war thing? Yeah, no, I totally get it. I know why he got cut off. It's just really bad. Fuck you, I don't care about your opinion. Come on! I just want to hear it!
Especially in response to crazy takes that far left people have been giving, especially in regards to like Palestine, Israel, especially in regards to like Taiwan and China. As that becomes less popular, Hasan's popularity is going to slide with that because he hasn't carved out his own unique like fan base.
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
That is a good point. Yeah, I feel like he's like an amalgamation. He doesn't have a community. That's what I was going back to. He doesn't have like a community fall back onto. Like at least certain people, like for example, Asmongold could lose all of the people that would listen to him for his political takes, but I think a lot of people still really like him over his World of Warcraft takes and stuff. He also has no consistent opinions. He'll say anything. Yeah, I feel like I get that vibe from him too, just from like watching a lot of clips of his.
Definitely has a point there. Hasan has gotten really freaking extreme that it's very hard for the average, normal person with a little bit of common sense to agree with him on absolutely anything, just because he's so divided, so split, and he's just like, he wants to make everybody else the enemy. It's always us against them. And it's just depressing. It's just hard to like a person who's always angry and always like, I don't know, out to get people over here. So
yeah, it's true. Imagine you're having a political discussion that, I mean, I wouldn't advise this, but imagine having a political discussion in his Twitch chat and then you say something right-wing and then people just start dogpiling you. You'd probably want to leave unless you're really mentally ill, but I mean, I just feel like it's just an echo chamber, It doesn't amount to anything. That's a core point. Yeah, I think it sucks.
Shout out to Sensitive Society for making me check Hasan's Reddit over here. One of his...
Oh my god. Holy shit. Essaying, bro.
So, now shout out to Sensitive Society for making me check Hasan's...
Holy crap. I'm writing this because of the messages he sent in Discord yesterday saying that he was disappointed that his IRL streams in Australia had low viewership. Absolutely disgusted with the viral tweets posted on dunking him for that. It was the first time complaining, blah, blah, blah. Knucklehead's a big turnoff when streamers complain about viewership. Completely valid. I agree with this guy. Build strong relationship with who you have there. Stop stressing about who's not. Totally fair. He needs to stop doing this and come to terms with the fact that his viewers are watching mainly for political coverage and don't really like IRL and gaming content. Totally valid. That's what he is, though. Yeah. This is nothing new. It is what it is. Like, be thankful that 1,000 people are still willing to watch you when you're doing fun content. Yeah, exactly. Like, it sucks, but it is what it is. You're like a personality. They're not here to watch you play fucking Overwatch and suck at it.
Reddit over here. One of his fans actually made a post. I wish Hasan would stop stressing over his viewer count. I'm writing this because of the message he sent in his Discord today that he was disappointed and had low viewership. Those messages ended up on Twitter, Reddit, absolutely disgusting viral tweets dunking on him for that.
Yeah.
But this is not the first time he's complaining about that, which is so annoying to me. Not gonna lie, it's a big turnoff when streamers complain about viewership. Just build strong relationships with who you have here and stop stressing about who's not. Yeah, just love me. Why do you need more than me, guys? He needs to stop doing this and come to terms with the fact that viewers watch him mainly for political coverage and don't like IRL and gaming content. Even back then, he averaged 30k plus. He always had way less viewers when he did IRL or gaming. There's nothing new. It is what it is. Like, be thankful that thousands of
People, I know this might be mind-blowing, but if you look at VTubers, it's the same thing. They don't hemorrhage viewers as much, but when you switch from like chatting content or I would say like probably like React as well, or like looking at funny memes and shit, if you switch to games, your viewership does drop, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. 30k is still a lot for gaming. I know, it's insane. Like, he has 45,000 people watching him, and then when he turns on a fucking video game, 15,000 people are like, all right, I'm done, and the rest stay. Like, how are you not happy with that? It just blows my mind.
People are still willing to watch you when you're doing fun content. Yeah, the thing is, I would actually have no problem with Hasan if he stuck to, I don't know, this type of fun content. You know, I've seen a couple clips of him like playing Among Us with other people, playing these party games with other people. That's fun. Like, you know, if he's playing Monopoly with somebody or whatever.
I just don't get it. Like, why don't you just play games and then, like, he could, like, collab with, like, people and, like, if he's having fun, it shows, and then your community still has fun watching you have fun. Reactive chatting is engaging. Well, so is politics, because you're talking to your chat sometimes, too. Or you're validating their responses and opinions.
I like that content, okay? But, you know, when he starts getting political, when he starts getting so hateful towards other people, it's just a miserable existence, and I can't support that. Also, he always has less viewers when he's traveling. It's mostly a time zone thing. Oh,
yeah.
There's copium, man. It's too late for people in the US.
I don't think it's copium. I don't think it's copium. If Pippa streams at 2 a.m., I'm not gonna fucking stay up and watch it. I just can't. Like, that, I think this guy's being really critical because he really doesn't like him, but I don't think it's copium. I genuinely don't. Yeah. A lot of his viewers are probably fucking adults with jobs, or at least a good portion. Contrary to popular belief. I kind of believe that.
All right, IRL Straight, you can expect people to watch you. Well, it's worse for you.
Probably doesn't matter if Hasan's viewers don't work. Guys, I mean, Asmongold is a fucking neat. I'm sure a lot of people who watch Asmongold are neats. That doesn't mean everybody's an actual need. I think a majority of people who watch Asmongold fucking have a job. Or they're used to the time that he streams at. 9 p.m. Australian is about 4 a.m. PST. Yeah, that is extremely early.
European Hasanabi heads. Is that what he calls his fan base? Hasanabi heads? Oh boy.
Hasanabi
oh boy.
heads,
Maybe
bro.
he's changed it to the lobotomites. Really hope this is the last time I see him complaining about this shit. Not only does God unnecessary stress, sure it alienates his fan base. Guys, just remember, if you ever feel bad about yourself, just remember that thousands of people actually watch and take Hasan seriously and respect his opinion. That should already give you enough confidence to take on the world, okay? 133k members in a Hasan subreddit. This is wow, that's a bunch of failures, right?
But then 135 are online. It means that the subreddit is actually not that active.
Right there, dude. Anyways, Hasan, keep crying,
Yeah.
bro. It's crazy. This guy's a decade older than me, by the way, and crying over internet views. I cannot imagine. At that point, have a family and settle down, buddy. Jesus. Anyways, that's it,
Multi-millionaire.
guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Nice. Bum, 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 bum. Nah, Pegasus is a cool guy. Check out his channel. He really doesn't like Hasan. I mean, you're allowed to not like someone.